Hey there, Stampin' friends. Welcome to Movie Monday with Jody Breckbill, Stampin' Queen. We are not going to we're not going to be doing any stamping today because I just received a huge box of my pre-order from my on-stage event that I went to. So as demonstrators, a big perk for us is when we go to our Stampin' Up! Events, we have items that we can actually pre-order so we can get these even before the regular demonstrator base can, which is awesome. So we did get our catalog. You may have seen this in a previous video. First thing I always do after I check out the accessories is go ahead and put my spiral binding in. So ran it over to Staples and had them do it. I think it was like $4. Now I can't show anything from the inside just yet, but I can totally show you what I bought on my pre-order. So the first thing is the Bird Ballad Suite, and I'm not sure if I have all the names correct, but just go with me here until I figure things out. Now this is a whole suite that works together, but this is the stamp set with these adorable little birds. I mean, look at these little guys sitting here on the branch, and so they'll be great to do some coloring with our blends, some nice little sentiments, and then of course we have a coordinating set of dies. Now we had talked before in my emails and such that we are switching to a new manufacturer of dies. We're actually cutting out a middle person and going straight to a manufacturer. So this is a new set of dies. They will still work with whatever die cut machine that you have. So if you have the Big Shot like I do, these dies still do work, no problem. I have not tried them out yet, but you may have to do a shim. That's one thing that they were talking to us about, is that they might be a little bit thinner, and so you may need to add a piece of cardstock or paper or something like that. But they are coming in a different plastic package. And one thing that I think you guys all will love, which I am super excited about, is that sticky tape is different. So we do still have them stuck on here so they don't move during transit, but it's not, I mean, sometimes I think I was gonna break my dies trying to get it off the tape, but these actually just pop off very, very nicely. Now we are going to two types of packaging. So the sleeves will either be this big or they will be this big, which is going to be nice whenever we put things away. So we've got that bundle. Then of course we've got some little trinkets that come along with it, and these are like a bronzy kind of thing. We've got little leaves and we have some little flowers, and these are awesome because they are flat, so they will be perfect when you go to mail things. Of course, you do need to watch the weight and the thickness, but when we have those flat embellishments, that does help a little bit. Some really pretty crochet twine or crochet ribbon we have here, if you guys can see that. And then this little box comes, this adorable little tin, and it is full of cards and envelopes. So these cards, I'm just seeing these for the first time too. They are laser cut note cards all ready for you to do something gorgeous with. Are they all the same? Yes, they look like they're all the same. And then you have these coordinating envelopes with that cute little scallop. So that comes as well. And then of course we have our designer series paper, which is what I am always thrilled with. So we've got these adorable little birds. You could hand cut these guys out. These little birds here. I hope you guys are able to see this okay. I'm recording. I can't do Facebook Live. Oh, here's a bunch with little keys. Some feathers. My internet connection is not strong enough to do a live, so I have to do a recording. Bird cages, some gorgeous flowers. What's on the other side of that? Oh, I think those are seagulls. More birds. Yeah, so that is just some gorgeous paper we have there. So let me get this bundle out of the way so we can show off some more things. Of course, the in colors, I was able to get those. Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, and Seaside Spray. I think this might be my favorite. I haven't stamped with it yet, but it was not what I was expecting. And it's almost like a periwinkle blue, which I think is really pretty. So there are our in color ink pads. Oops. And then of course there is our gorgeous cardstock. Now sometimes our in colors are not made to coordinate together. So if you kind of look at them and think, oh, they don't really match, that's kind of the point. they are created to work with all the other colors that we have. Sometimes I also look at these and think, oh, they're similar to something that we've had before. So losing Tranquil Tide was a little rough, but now we've got this gorgeous pretty peacock. Rococo Rose kind of reminds me back in the day of like Regal Rose, if you guys remember that. Terracotta Tile seems to me to be right in the middle between Calypso Coral and Cajun Craze. And then of course, our Purple Posy, we really have not had any beautiful purple, so light and pale, and I think that's going to work well with the two purples we do have. So Seaside Spray, like I said, is my favorite, clearly because I have my nails done almost to match. So there are the in colors. You can look for an in color club announcement coming from me soon. I always like to do that. Helps us get all those in colors and stay on our budget. So that will start in June, and I'm getting ready to send some info out about that. So now here's another one that I'm super excited about, our Sailing Home Suite. Now I know we already have a lighthouse in our current catalog, but I just love the sailboats, the nautical. I love the fonts that we did, and then of course we've got our dies as well. So we've got a cute little knot there. What, I don't know, steering wheel. Do boats have steering wheels? I don't know. That's what it is. The anchor, all kinds of good stuff there. And of course, some little trinkets. So we have little anchors, little steering wheels, and I think that's it. Anchors and steering wheels. Yeah. So we've got those two. And again, they're flat, which will be nice when we go to mail them. Love having little trinkets. And then we've added in some baker's twine, and this I believe is Night of Navy and Sahara Sand, so that'll go nicely. And then we've got our gorgeous designer series paper, which will work for any theme. Little lighthouses on there if you guys are lighthouse lovers. We've got some ship stuff. I don't know if that's like, I don't know, protractors, and I don't know. Okay, so then we have some stripes. So when you have a busy side with Stampin' Up, usually if you have a busy side of paper, the opposite side is going to be a little bit more plain. Lots of sailboats. This I think is just beautiful. Absolutely love that. It's almost like little coral. Some more stripes, and then we've got some knots. Special kind of sailor knot, I'm guessing. This one was really cool too. That's like a page out of an old, kind of an old book, old sailing book. The compass, and then of course like another map. So that is very exciting. I really am liking that one a lot. Okay, whoops, I'm losing my stuff here. Okay, so let me do one more suite. Now, one thing we have added this year is like a buy it now button. So if you like the entire suite of everything, there's one number that can buy everything for you, and I really, really love that. Okay, so this one is geared for us crafters, and I can't remember the name of it. If I want to call it like Stamp Your Art Out, but I don't think that's it. Anyway, here's the stamp set. It starts with art, so it's kind of reaching out to those of us who are crafty. So we've got our ribbon, and we've got like calligraphy pens, all kinds of cute little sentiments to go with that, buttons and glue and clips, fun things. And then of course we've got the dies that match as well. And I love, look at these little edge dies here. We've got buttons and we've got ribbon, and then there's a little paper clip there, whole bunch of different buttons, real fun with that. And then of course there is an embossing folder that matches as well. And this is one of our new embossing folders. So this again will still work with your die cut machine. You may just have to make some adjustments because this is way thinner than what we're used to working with. Now this suite also comes with some little boxes which are fun to make. So we've got, they're actually made to look like our Stampin' Up boxes that we have. Now that might appeal to a lot of us demonstrators, but that can be fun to package some gifts in. And then of course we've got some washi tape as well with our branding on it, which is cool. Then there's this cute little box of accessories, little trinket things. So we've got some twine, we've got some little hearts. Oh my gosh, they say something. Made with love. Oh my God, how cute is that? So I'm seeing this for the first time too. Paper clips, and then we've got some felt embellishments that come in this little treasure box. And then of course we've got our paper, and I just think this is, they did such a great job with this, using all those little tools that we love. So we've got some, like I said, if you've got a busy piece, then you've got kind of more of a neutral piece. Here's some with a bunch of markers, coloring options. And then look at this one, you guys. Look at the glue guns. How awesome is that? I absolutely love it. And then we've got one that's got little bows and ribbons and threads and things like that. And then I'm liking this one too with all the scissors, just some yellow stripes, all of our little clips, some more generic, and there's one that's got some stitching on it. So that is a really fun suite that I am excited, to work with. Now, just for some random, this is one I actually did a presentation, and this is the one that I had to use when I was at On Stage. This was one that came free in our bag, and so we did get Daisy Lane, and then we have a new punch that coordinates with it as well, which is wonderful. So you will notice that this stamp set is similar to the Daisy Delight that we have in the current catalog, just a little bit different, kind of updated, a little bit of a fresh look, but this actually works with the punch we already have, which is awesome. I love that they made that coordination, and then we can add in that smaller punch, and that works, and so you can have some options for layering. We are retiring our hot air balloon set, so now we have this one above the clouds, photopolymer, which is great so that you can line things up. And then of course we've got a punch that will also work for the balloon. There's your little basket, and there's some triangles that you can actually make like a little banner across it. So that's a fun one. These are some freebies that I got. So this new punch is coming. I don't know its name. Timeless label punch. That was a freebie that they gave to the leaders at one of our events, and then this was one of my prizes I won, which really, you guys, how cute are they? Just look at those little mamas and their babies. So that's going to be super cute to do some coloring with. And I'm almost done, I think. Oh yeah, this was a prize patrol we also won. All of us got it. So I don't really have anything that coordinates with it. It was just a free pack of paper, but it is embossed. So I'm not sure if you can see how it's got shiny. One side is plain and one side has got shiny raised smooth edges on it. This one I think is called Mosaic Mood. And I've seen some really cool things done with it on the internet so far. There's some more hummingbirds if you were missing those. And I'm loving this paper. I think that's so cool. Oh, look at this one with the butterflies and the flowers. Oh, we've got another one. And I don't know, can you see the shine on there? More flowers and butterflies, kind of the mosaic look in those flowers, which is very nice. There's a yellow version. And then, of course, we've got... I think I already showed you. Yeah, so there we go. That is Mosaic Mood. I think I showed you everything that I pre-purchased. I tried to keep my budget under control. And yeah, that's it, you guys. So thanks so much for dropping by. As customers, you guys will be able to purchase from the new catalog on June 4th. I will have catalogs coming in towards the end of May. So if you are not on my list to receive a free catalog, let me know and I will get one to you. And for demonstrators, you'll be able to pre-order on May 2nd. So it's a little perk when you're on my team that we have select items that we're allowed to work with ahead of time. So thanks so much for joining me, you guys. I know I went a little bit long. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week for Movie Monday.